What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and I know it's another video this week. We're on a roll this week, and as always, the support's been absolutely awesome. But this one's going to be a reaction to our group stage draw, and like last year, I done a live reaction just with me and a couple of mates in a call reacting to our group, saying what we think of it, and we've done that again, but unfortunately, the video on the audio sync, for the life of me, I can't figure out why it happened, but hey, it's happened. I'll put some of the clips in now reacting to our group being drawn. I apologise for the audio being out of sync, but it's only like 30 seconds or so, and then I'll come back and say my thoughts about the group.
Oh mate, that's a group of death.
That's going to be it. That's, you know, we're going to get in that right now.
That is a group.
No, we are getting put into that group. I'm sorry. That's not even a prediction. That's a spoiler. We're definitely getting put in that group, man.
We can't get in that group.
Oh, unlucky Alkmaar! Unlucky!
That's it.
Yes, that's it. We've got
Rangers.
Benfica.
So Benfica, who else is there? Who's the other one? I can't remember.
Standard League.
Standard Liège. Ooh.
We'll get through that. We're through that.
Yeah.
We're through that.
Through
We're at least top two in that, man. We're at least top two.
That's all good, mate.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Lech Poznan, Poland as well, by the way. That's
a shout, by the way.
Oh, Lech Poznan. They're no bad a team, are they not, to be fair?
I don't know, mate. I'll go for the cheap Polish beer.
So that was my initial reaction to the draw. Pretty happy with it, but I'm just going to break down some other things about the draw now, what things mean, who we could have drawn, etc. And on screen now you'll see pot 1, where they had the likes of Arsenal, Tottenham, Napoli, who we could have got in their groups. Pot 2, where the likes of Leicester, Real Sociedad stand out as the really good teams. Pot 3, which we were in, alongside AC Milan, Granada, who are another two very good teams in there. And then pot 4 was all your teams, well, maybe with the exception of Lille and Nice, that everyone's kind of going, oh yeah, I don't mind playing them. So when actually breaking down our group period, Benfica, Standard Liège and Lech Poznan, I'm pretty happy with that. Usually with these European nights and European stage, you want to be matched against the biggest, best teams, and you've got Benfica in there who are a big name, but there's no massive names like Spurs and Arsenal would have been. And as nice as it is to see a glamour tattoo at Ibrox, us fans aren't going to get to go and experience that. And that means the club aren't going to get as much money from the Europa League, from the season ticket sales or ticket sales for the game. As you know, they would be sellouts, and Rangers make a lot of money, millions, from ticket sales for these European games. So of course, without that money coming in, the money relies on obviously the TV, but getting as far as we can in this competition. So not having them glamorised, I'm pretty happy with, and realistically, like I said, I'm pretty confident we can go through this, because Benfica here, when we take a look at where they finished last year, because I can't really judge it too much on this season, because the seasons have all started late, and obviously it's a bit hard to judge, but Benfica last year, put it on screen now, they finished 5 points behind Porto, and of course in recent times we've proven that we're more than a match for Porto. You look at Lech Poznan, who finished behind Legia Warsaw last season, 3 points behind them as well. We've shown that we're more than a match for them. And then you've got Standard Liège, who last year finished 5th in the Belgian league. So I'm pretty confident it's going to be between us and Benfica for first, but I'm going to go out and say there, I believe we'll finish first in this group. Another good thing about the teams that have played is the travel isn't too far, so we should be able to come back and get enough recovery to play this Thursday, Sunday, but that's also huge because of how thin our squad is right now, especially with injuries. We don't have a lot of flexibility in the starting 11, and of course the Europa League, it has its pros, but the cons are it's a lot more minutes in the legs of the players, not as fresh for the leagues, and you've obviously got more chance of injury. But I'll put on screen now the dates for these games. You've got them back-to-back in October, from October to December. It's making that period look very, very busy for us. I'm just going to read out some thoughts of other fans as well. I put out my Twitter asking for people's opinions on the group if they're confident of it. And you've got Bob here saying he's quietly confident, a very good chance he thinks we've got of going through. Thunderbutter saying it's a great draw, so he's very happy with it. William there saying it's a really good opportunity to qualify. You've got Toronto Bear saying that the way we have been playing in Europe, that we should have no fear when playing, and we should be aiming to top this group, and I do agree with them there. And just to finish that off as well, we've got Kev here saying tick Benfica off the Portuguese clubs to scalp list, and you can't really argue with that there, because we've got Braga, Porto. If we beat Benfica as well, just tick Portugal off the list, completed it, mate. For once as well, I know we're not here to talk about Celtic, but for once we've actually got an easier group than them. From the past couple of years in Europe, our groups have been absolutely insane. We've always been put in the groups of death, but to be fair, Celtic have been put in the group of death this year. They managed to get themselves the second highest seeded team in each pot, which the luck was, it's actually crazy against them actually happening, but They had Sparta Prague, AC Milan and Lille, so it's going to be a big ask for them to get through that. But that's going to be all for today's video. It's not a long one, just a little short reaction to the group and my thoughts on if we're going to go through or not, but I'm pretty confident with it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are we going to top this group, or at the very least, will we go through? And I had a laugh earlier on in the live thing when I was watching it, saying I'm very glad we never get put in that Napoli and Real Sociedad group, because that was very nervous watching that. I was glad when someone else from pot 3 get put into there, because as good as it would have been to see Gattuso coming back, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be confident enough to say Napoli would have topped that group, and then it would have been us and Real Sociedad, who are no mugs, fighting for second place. So I'm glad we avoided that one. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this one. Thanks for the continued support on the channel. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next one.